Yes, up in the back there.
Did you do the Tarzan Yell?
But I do the Tarzan Yell. Well, I gotta tell you, I have a story about that. I only do it in controlled circumstances. Because one time, a few years ago, I was in New York and I went to Bergdorf Goodman, which is a kind of a fancy department store, to buy myself some stockings. And the sales lady was very sweet. And she said, "Oh, I'm such a fan of yours. Could you do me a favor and sign some autographs for my children?" And I said, "Sure." She had about 5 or 6 children sign that. You know, and then it came time to pay for the stockings, and I didn't have my right wallet with me. And I said, "Oh, gosh, I don't have my could I write a check?" And she said, "I'll need some identification." So she said, "Wait a minute, let me go ask the floor manager." So she went over, and she went to this nice lady across the room, and she said, "Miss Carlton will approve your check if you'll do the Tarzan Yell." So I looked around, you know, and it was kind of empty, and so I said, "Okay." So I did the Tarzan Yell, and the exit door burst open, and there was a security guard with a gun. So, as I say, I only do it when people are expecting it. And I'm glad you asked that question because I have prepared an answer because that is the most asked question I've ever gotten.
Yes! Would you do your Tarzan Yell?
The Tarzan Yell.
Tarzan call.
Want me to do the Tarzan Yell?
Would you do your Tarzan call?
I want to know if you'll do your Tarzan Yell.
Would you do a Tarzan Yell, please?
Will you do your imitation of Tarzan?
Some are remembered for faces like Katharine Hepburn. Some are remembered for beautiful bods like Raquel. But when I'm remembered, if I'm remembered, I'll be remembered for my Tarzan Yell. Some are remembered for service, like Mother Teresa. Some win the Pulitzer Prize, and some win the Nobel. But when I'm remembered, if I'm remembered, I'll be remembered for my Tarzan Yell. Oh, it won't be my moonwalk or my valse Viennese, but my call of the 8th man, ringing through, swinging through the trees. When I'm departing, the preacher will probably ask me, "Please, could you do it once more just before your farewell?" 'Cause when you're remembered, if you're remembered, you'll be remembered for your Tarzan Yell.